YouTube with another short, not short, mobile stream, which is I guess different than the other live stream. But anyway, noodling a little bit. Thought I'd share some things that are coming up, some things that I've done a little bit in the past. But been working on putting together a bit of a backing track for 4 on 6. It's turning out pretty nicely, coming together. Wes Montgomery tune. So, what's your favorite Wes Montgomery tune, if you have one? Now I've done a couple on the channel. I've done Tear It Up and Accustomed to Her Face. I've grown accustomed to her face. But I try to play a little bit louder. So I'm looking forward to doing this. I think I'm going to record it on Friday. So I did a little bit of recording some elements of the video. let's see, how's it going? Interested in Days of Wine and Roses. I can definitely put that on my list of tunes. What am I recording this with? Okay, I'm recording this with a phone. This is on a phone, which I want to get around doing that, but I tried an emulator and stuff so I could use some nice mics, but this is just through a Pixel phone. It's not expensive or anything. So how's the sound coming through? Is it coming through okay? Not too bad. Yeah, I would really love to get the emulator kind of worked out, but it wouldn't let me stream, so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually just kind of coming through some speakers here. I have a little device that can help me go straight through, but it gets kind of complicated. I have to have another program running on the phone, and then it's always hard to tell if it's working or not. 251s. Yeah, 251. So this tune that I've been doing a little on the channel here this week has some interesting two fives. Of course, it's got a 2-5 in G, and as far as chords go, some nice basic ways to play 2-5s. Kind of one of these two are great, but of course you can start working through inversions and stuff like that. But some really interesting 2-5s. It does kind of have a 2-5-1 and the key of the 2 chord. So that's a nice. 2-5 motion to get 2. So the 2-5 in major, and then the 2-5 right it goes to the 2-5 in relative minor too. So those are the two really, so you really get going. To flat the 9 also in major, so have a D7 flat 9 gives a little extra pull to major, and then you can also put natural 13s on the let's say you have a D7 flat 9 with a natural 13. You can also work that into your line. Which is kind of nice. So that would be from the let's see, harmonic major. Yeah, that's kind of a cool thing about the dominant 7 flat 9 is that you get this movable diminished chord because all the inversions, diminished 7, all the inversions are the same. But you can try something like putting a 13 in there rather than the 5th. That's kind of a cool sound. And then you can kind of start to change up some of those some of those inversions. So you want to put a 13 in this one. Get that. That's kind of edgy, pretty cool sound though. Another one to play on there. So those are kind of cool as well. So try it. You might even do that if you haven't done that already, which is to replace the fifth with a 13. You could also do it with flat 13. So been putting together this tune 4-on-6. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but it has some pretty cool 2/5s in it, where you do this. And I'm working with my reference recording is smoking at the half note. So you've got this, right? So this is, it goes through this whole sequence of. This whole thing. So get C minor 9, and then you get this F7 with a flat 9 and a sharp 11. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about this. So I hope you all like Wes Montgomery too. So it goes through this. I'm just putting the roots in here and play them long so you can kind of hear them, but I'm just gonna play them kind of in order, and then we get this E flat minor 9, and this is pretty cool because you get this A flat 7 or A flat 9 with a sharp 11. So you get this little augmented, I don't know what I call it, but it's an augmented triad over the A flat. So what is it about a descending bass line? Well, on that particular tune, you're doing it's kind of circle of fifths, but let's see how's it going. But you can hello, hey again. But you can substitute. So the bass has a lot of power, so in a sense it's kind of like taking a B7, A7, so that's kind of a descending sort of sound, and that gets into the tritone substitution, but it sounds good when you have that. It's kind of edgy sounding, but in a sense it's kind of like taking a B7 and having that sit above the F chord. That's kind of cool. Out of curiosity, maybe I'll plug in, I don't know, somewhere else, or maybe I'll just handle this the way it is. But thanks for checking out this live stream, everybody. Again, been talking about It Could Happen to You, which is a great tune to learn 2/5s on. I did a live stream talking a bit about the key signatures. So thinking in terms of key signatures, the key of G, key of C, key of D, and doing the, understanding the relative minor, major for each one of those. Yeah, 251. Also also 451. Yeah, no, so a nice way to think about it is predominant, dominant, and tonic. Hi from Chile. Wow, welcome. Awesome to see you here. Very cool. Yeah, so kind of an interesting thing. If you take, let's say we're looking at a 2-5 in the key of G, and let's say we take 4-5, 4-5. If we play C, basic C chord here, and then we played a dominant seventh, D7, and then let's say we played just like a plain old G chord. I'll show you something kind of interesting. You can really change these up pretty quick and pretty nicely. So you take C, and then instead of playing C here on string 5 fret 3, play A. And all of a sudden the 4-5 is turned into 2-5. And so then it gives it's got a little more kind of sound to it. And then remember this D7, very basic kind of chord. Instead of playing the D here, do a finger swap and put the A flat, right? And then land on the G. Of course, you might want to take that G and get a little more going on with it, but see, you turn this pretty kind of basic sound to this, and then you may want to take the put a major 7 in there on this chord, G major 7. So you can really think of these as slash chords, right? So you have like that A minor. We took a C major triad and put it over, or put an A under it, right? And then we took D7. Tritone lower. Silence my phone. All right. Okay. All right. And then this one too. So this is kind of a B minor. Yeah, and major six is great. Yeah. So major six as well, which is a lot like taking an E minor seven in first inversion. In a sense. So yeah, you can really take something simple like that and turn it into something like that. So it works really well. Yeah, and the major six chord is it's nice and consonant, works well. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to hang out here for a little more time. But be curious to know like what you're listening to, artists or tunes, and is anybody familiar with this tune 4 on 6? Um, okay, so Mike asks, sorry about my vision. I want to get some more like reading type glasses, but what if I have a single line melody? How do I put chords or an arrangement to it? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, you're visiting Jimi Hendrix. Nice. I just saw something like Frank Zappa had one of his guitars that he had, you know, the flaming guitar or something. That's pretty cool. I listen to Hendrix from time to time. I really enjoy him a lot. And then Mitch Mitchell on drums. I just feel like those two. It was really a wonderful thing. But yeah, single line melody. First, may want to establish what the key is if you haven't already. And a lot of times in classic sort of jazz or standards, oftentimes the single line melody a lot of times is on the third of whatever the chord is. So like. You know, so you have, you know, right. So you might just identify the note that maybe lands on a strong beat, and then kind of work backwards. Like what is the third of that? So if your melody note is C, then you could try to figure out. Well, C is the third of what? Well, it could be the third of an A flat major, A dominant. It could be the third of A minor seven. So I would say, Mike, if you're playing in the style of it, like standards, jazz standards, and things, um, we try to identify the single lines. See what it's resolving to, for one thing, and then also kind of on the strong beats, maybe the fifth or the third of the chord. Oftentimes, you just kind of work backwards. That's what I'd recommend doing. But oftentimes melodies or single lines, they even though they're melodies, they outline the harmony. So you can really check out like what's one thing is what's on the beat. So if you played a line like 1 and 2 and 3, right? So then the strong beat is like 1, 2, 3, triad. Right, so you have 1 and 2 and 3. Right, so that can help to outline things as well. So I would like to get the sound a lot better. You're welcome. You're welcome. I would like to get the sound a lot better, but you know, the mobile thing, unless I can get an emulator happening, which I haven't been able to do on the regular computer, then you know, I don't know what to do exactly, but I did in the past experiment with getting the, like a mixer or something going into the phone, but sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. Um, so it's a little bit of a thing. But I have been doing live streams with kind of like the full audio setup, playing direct into the computer, and so that has been sounding pretty good. If you've checked the some of the videos, a lot of those are really just recorded live, like the improvisation type videos. I just record those, and I do usually almost no post production on that. I'm just kind of playing along with the backing track that I've created. So I'm working towards doing that live, although I have some kinks to work out, I think. Um, but I did a podcast today. Check out the podcast. I did that just recorded live. I didn't add any post production on it. I just jammed along with the thing and recorded it. I did edit the video to just make some of the playing excerpts shorter and make some of the talking flow better, which I just generally need to work on. But anyway, so check out the live stream. I'm planning to do a live stream tomorrow at noon, 12 o'clock. So keep an eye out for that, because I'll probably put a link out in the morning. But I'm gonna hang out for about another minute, guys and gals, possibly. Yeah, thanks so much for checking this out. Really appreciate it. But I wish I could get as many viewers on my regular live stream as I do here, because this is really good turnout. But check it out. Open it to the public, 12 o'clock tomorrow. Which, if you're rewatching this, tomorrow is Thursday. The live stream will take place on the 18th of July. Ted Green stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I did a video on his the Christmas song, I want to say. So I did that. So that's pretty cool. Oh wow, it just passed 1,802 subscribers. That's so awesome. So if you subscribe, thanks so much. Let me see Ted Green real quick. Search my channel. I did do Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. So check that out. I did a few videos on that, looks like. But I've got play along, and I've also got one where I just play through and give a lesson on it. So check that out. That one's like 16 minutes long, so I must have gone through it pretty thoroughly. So thanks so much, everybody, for checking this out. I'm gonna sign off for today. Really appreciate all the comments. It really helps me to direct the talk and everything, and so really appreciate it. All right, everybody. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day, great practice session.